Good morning, everyone. Today's Thursday, September 28th, 2023, and we are here for a work session. And as always, we're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. And Bob, can you please take the lead?
Sure. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Bob. As many of you may be aware, we are in the midst of the much-anticipated move to our new town hall, located at 4 West 2nd Street, and all of the employees are super excited. It's a beautiful building, and we will be holding a dedication for the building on Wednesday, next week, Wednesday, October 4th, at 11:30 a.m., and we hope that everyone can join us. And I also want to make note that this coming weekend is the homecoming parade for the Riverhead High School. The entire town board and I wish to extend a great big luck to the Riverhead School varsity football team, and we hope to see everyone at 12. That's on Saturday, right? Because I don't see it. Devin?
Yes.
The homecoming is Saturday, correct?
That's what I'm told.
Okay, I just want to double check. Okay, so it's Saturday at 1:30, and good luck, Blue Waves. All right, moving forward with our agenda, and unfortunately there are no discussion items for today, so we're going to get right into the resolutions, and the resolutions are as a result of the last meeting that was canceled. We're going to put them back up, and then we have additional ones. So, Debbie, can you please come forward and read out the resolutions for us, please? Morning.
Good morning. Everybody's ready?
Yes.
Okay. Resolution number 1 approves expenditure of trust and agency account funds and community benefit funds for fire marshal truck. Resolution number 2 authorizes town clerk to publish and post notice to consider a local law to amend Chapter 289 of the Riverhead Town Code entitled Vehicles, Traffic, and Parking Regulations. Number 3 appoints a call-in recreation specialist to the Recreation Department. Number 4 ratifies the acceptance of resignation from a public safety dispatcher. Number 5 authorizes accounting to establish budget for 2023 CDBG final contract. Number 6 fund balance budget transfer B&G payloader.
And hopefully that's going to be used, right, between departments?
Yeah,
It's a substantial amount, and it is coming from this year's budget. Fortunately that we have it, but it is a huge item, and so we're hoping it gets used between engineering and highway.
Is it going to be shared, and it's not just for this is not the tractor that is just for the food waste, is it?
No,
That's
at
my
this moment, that's a
concern.
program
I
that's taking off, and we're not paying
Who knows,
265.
has the answer to that question? The
Bill,
payloader
maybe you can come up here, but my understanding is that this is for yard waste.
for the leaves, right, that
Yes.
was the main purpose.
Because that machine has
Okay.
apparently been rendered
Okay, so
end of life.
leaves are not year-round, right? So we have a huge resource that maybe can be used elsewhere.
I think that we, even prior to purchasing equipment such as this, I think it should be designated and known to at least B&G that it can be shared with the highway department, other departments. I think we should be doing more intermunicipal work,
Absolutely.
that not each individual department needs their own payloader. We gotta share items and save
We
money.
had this discussion 2 days ago, and
Okay.
I will check up with Drew
Yep.
and with Mike to make sure that the timing of it is that they can both share. I don't know how many of these Mike has, and if he can loan his to Drew on the times that he doesn't need it. This way we don't have to
Yeah.
purchase it.
Can we
They
get-
do
yeah.
If
need
it's for
one, but
leaf
I don't
pickup,
know if they
that-
need one all the time.
Leave pickup is seasonal. You're talking 200, a quarter million,
260,000, yeah.
over a $250,000 on an equipment. So, in fact, I think after you check, Bill, I think we will amend this resolution to include B&G and engineering.
Or it's that it's a shared piece of equipment, if
Yes.
there is such a thing.
There should be, that's what the shared services is
Yeah.
for Suffolk County,
Yeah.
where all the towns are sharing equipment when needed, and it's very cost effective, and we need to be more,
I'll give Drew a call.
Savvy
As
on
soon as
that end.
resolutions are over, I'll call Drew.
okay, and then we'll just have to adjust this, to say that it's shared.
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
Number 7, ratifies a stipend for maintenance mechanic, help me with the Roman numerals. You know that I'm a little weak with that. Okay. Number 8, reassigns a maintenance mechanic 4. Number 9, ratifies the authorization for the supervisor to execute a license agreement with Darkside Productions, Inc. Number 10, utilization of reserve for excess tax levy. Number 11, appoints a water treatment plant operator trainee. Number 12, provisionally appoints a senior accountant. Number 13, approves special event Chapter 255 application for Adventure Group Laser Light Show. Number 14, appoints a building inspector.
And that's to enhance the inspections, so that department is pretty well,
And I understand Robert Mueller is a very, very excellent
Yes.
choice, so.
so instead of hiring, say, a fire marshal or somebody in code, this person will be able to support them at a less cost, and that's good planning.
Yep.
I'm glad to see that's happening.
Number 15, sewer department budget transfer.
And I think they were making Mr. Mueller help with the move prior to.
Yeah, he's moving boxes as we
To
speak.
carry boxes.
Right. Number 16, establishes standard workday for elected and appointed officials. Number 17, provisionally appoints an office assistant. Number 18, authorizes the town clerk to publish and post notice to bidders for construction of well number 2A. Number 19, authorization for a town employee to attend training.
Hold on a second. So, Bill, this resolution number 18, is that the Wading River project?
Please.
Frank, is that the, yeah, can you,
This is a $2 million one,
yeah, and what's the cost approximate? Bill, Frank is behind you, I think he has the answer. Yeah, help you out. Thanks, Bill.
I'm Frank from the Water District. This is actually replacement well 2A. We've been trying to do this for over a decade. It's the oldest well in our system, and it has high iron. We recently did a test boring to confirm that there's better water quality at 100 foot deeper, so we received a permit from the DEC to deepen this well.
Great.
And we're going to invest in that. The cost of the well will go out to bid. It's going to cost less than $1 million to construct the well, but probably the project, which is one of our existing capital projects that we've already accounted for, will probably come in at a little over $1 million, because we're going to redo the pump station. It's actually located on Stosky Park.
Right, okay, great, thank you.
It's waited, it's been over a decade and this board got it done. So,
Exactly.
A lot of things have been done.
sorry.
Some things 2 decades. Okay.
Okay, resolution number 19, authorization for a town employee to attend training. Resolution number 20 authorizes the removal of all litter, garbage, refuse, rubbish, yard waste, weeds, noxious plants, grass, and/or rank vegetation in excess of 10 inches in height upon the premises known as 172 Michaels Lane, Wading River, New York, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-114-1-39.004, pursuant to Riverhead Town Code, Chapter 251. Number 21, authorize a sewer district employee to attend seminar 2023. Number 22, authorizes the securing of an unsafe and unsecure accessory structure, more specifically described as an abandoned in-ground swimming pool at the premises known as 172 Michaels Lane, Wading River, New York. We already covered the tax map number, pursuant to Riverhead Town Code, Chapter 217, Part 4. Number 23, ratifies the authorization for town clerk to publish and post a notice of public hearing to consider a local law imposing a 3-month moratorium on the development of Tier 2 battery energy storage systems within the town of Riverhead. Number 24, ratifies authorization for town clerk to publish and post a notice of public hearing to consider a local law imposing a 6-month moratorium on the development of properties located within the Industrial A, Industrial B, and Industrial C zoning use districts within the hamlet of Calverton, zip code 11933, within the town of Riverhead. Number 25, ratifies the appointment of an automotive equipment operator. Number 26, pays the bills. Number 27, Water District Capital Project Number 82301, budget adjustment. Number 28, designates alcohol service vendors to serve alcohol at the Riverhead Country Fair Street Festival on Sunday, October 8th, 2023, and authorizes the supervisor to execute a license agreement with designated alcohol service vendors and Riverhead Townscape Incorporated. Number 29, approve special event Chapter 255 application for Bold Broadcasting LLC Riverhead Holiday Light Show. Number 30, schedules public hearing for the special permit application of Sandy Pond Mini Golf, 1495 Roanoke Avenue, Riverhead, New York, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-82-1-12.1. Number 31, authorizes town clerk to publish and post notice to bidders for well and pump services for Riverhead Water District. Number 32, ratifies the authorization for the supervisor to execute a stipulation agreement. Number 33, budget adoption for the removal of all litter, garbage, refuse, rubbish, yard waste, weeds, noxious plants, grass, and/or rank vegetation in excess of 10 inches in height upon the premises known as 40 17th Street, Wading River, New York, aka Suffolk County Tax Map Number 52-2-23.1 pursuant to Riverhead Town Code, Chapter 251. Number 34, authorizes town clerk to publish and post notice for a hearing to consider a local law to amend Chapter 213 of the Riverhead Town Code entitled Bicycles and Electric Scooters. Number 35, approve special event Chapter 255 application for Racetrack Knott Street 2024 Fall Classic. Number 36, approve special event Chapter 255 application for Racetrack Knott Street 2024 Summer Classic. Number 37, sets the fees for the fall recreation programs. Number 38, awards rebid for Ford Auto Parts. Number 39, public interest order in the matter of the increase and improvement of facilities of Riverhead Water District in the town of Riverhead, Suffolk County, New York, consisting of the construction of a new 2.5 mg above-ground water storage tank at East Wind Drive, Wading River, New York, at an estimated cost of $6,560,000. Number 40, approves engineering department request for change order number 3 related to bid for renovation modification of certain portions within Town Hall at 4 West 2nd Street, and 41 and 42 are change orders number 2 and number 1 respectively. Number 43, ratifies the reinstatement of 2 police department employees. Number 44, authorization for 2 police department employees to attend a training. Number 45, authorization for 2 town employees to attend a seminar. Number 46, Riverhead Water District ground storage tank assumes lead agency and issues negative declaration pursuant to SECRET. Number 47, Riverhead Water District emerging contaminants project assumes lead agency and issues negative declaration pursuant to SECRET. Number 48, ratifies the termination of a maintenance mechanic 2. Number 49, authorizes purchase of spreaders for the Highway Department. Number 50, adopts a local law to amend Chapter 255 of the Riverhead Town Code entitled Parades, Assemblies, and Special Events.
Finally. How many years was that? 3 years? 4 years? No, it was 4.
2019,
It's,
before that.
okay.
Number 51, ratifies the authorization of employee number GFZ 000541 to attend a training course. Number 52, 1309 Old Country Road Site Plan EIS budget transfer. Number 53, appoints a part-time traffic control specialist. Number 54, extends bid for the removal of household hazardous waste. Number 55, determination and emergency declaration that the structure located at 16 Doris Avenue, Riverhead, also known as Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-105-2-45, is unsafe, is in imminent danger of collapse, poses a hazard and danger to the public, and orders the Town Engineering Department to facilitate the demolition of said structure and to assess demolition, removal, and administrative costs against the subject property. Number 56, approves the submission of a grant application to the State of New York Unified Court System. Number 57, capital project number 12101, budget adjustment. Number Number 58, authorizes the town clerk to publish and post notice to bidders for Dow Flake Extra 83 to 87% calcium chloride or equal. Number 59, ratifies the promotion of a planner. Number 60, ratifies the promotion of a planner.
Where's Dawn's resolution?
It is in the queue, it's gonna have to be untabled.
Okay,
So I think
can we ask for
Minitrack,
that?
yeah, because it was already previously in the system as a
Yes.
tabled, I think it'll
So
appear.
I'd like to,
We'll
request the
confirm,
board.
but it will appear on Tuesday.
Okay,
It's a Minitrack thing.
okay, perfect.
I just want to thank to the engineering department, the town attorney's office as well. Looks like we are making good progress towards cleaning up these dilapidated homes and issues that have been ongoing throughout the town. So we've stepped it up and we're cleaning up our town. So thank you very much. That's a lot of work what the town attorney's office has to do to get these rolling. So thank you.
Great. Anyone else?
Public hearing, adjustment, consideration.
Yes, there were two resolutions. What number? You have them?
Yes, I do.
Can you pull that? Just give me the numbers.
Yeah, it's right here. It doesn't have the number on it.
Isn't it?
They're not assigned numbers yet, so just, but it's on the
But
list
it's
right
on
here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's
23.
23 here. All right,
So
so I just want to pull resolution out, I know it was read. 23. On the two moratoriums, a 3-month moratorium on BES and a 6-month moratorium on industrial in Calverton. I'm hoping to have the support of my board. This is scheduled for a 2 o'clock meeting, and these are very important decisions that we as a board make, and we like to open it up for the public, and possibly I'm considering asking the board, well, I'm not considering, I'm asking the board, and I'll check with the Hubbard and Bayrod, maybe do a 6 o'clock meeting so we can engage more of the public, because that's always been a concern.
I think as we learned from our past, the civic groups and residents prefer to have the more pertinent hearings to be held in the evening at 6 o'clock. And so with that in mind, we would switch it over to the evening visitation. I did speak to Councilman Hubbard and he
Oh, you
did
did?
support it,
Okay.
yes.
All right, so that's, you support it?
Yeah, I think
All right.
that's the right thing.
So I don't know whether you have to repost or something like that, but if you wanted to take
Well,
place, he
we'll work
agreed
out the
that.
details and we'll notify the public if that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, it's already ratified and it's already scheduled, so you could open the meeting, or you could open the public hearing, and then you could just leave it open to the subsequent meeting.
Yeah, but you don't want the public showing up and then it's not taking place. Not everybody's
Well, but it
totally-
could take place, is what I'm saying.
Unless we do the, in other
So,
words,
so,
the
so what
suggested-
what I'm suggesting
Yeah.
is, because it's already scheduled, you open the public hearing, and then you just leave it open for further, you adjourn it and leave it open for further comment
to the
on the
following meeting
17th.
as well. So you have 2 meetings.
We want a 6 o'clock meeting for the public.
He's saying
So this way you
start it
have
at
both.
2,
You have
keep
a
it
2
open,
o'clock meeting
do it
and a
again.
6 o'clock
You have
meeting.
both, is what Eric is saying.
Do it at both meetings, which is fine.
All right,
Just
so
so you, at least
I'm-
you're giving residents a nighttime opportunity to come.
Right.
So you can
Okay.
start it and leave it open.
Okay, that
That's
sounds
fine,
good. We'll
right?
speak further on it. I'll probably support that,
Is
but
that
I
okay
think
with
it's
you?
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds good. I just want to process it and
As
make
long
sure.
as we're, I just feel, as long as we're having it in an evening where the majority of residents can come down, those that work during the day have an
And I-
opportunity to come at night and speak
And
about it.
that's critical, and usually, when we make big decisions, we want the whole board here also. You know, so the whole board should be here by then, and then the public.
Well, it's
is-
just a public hearing on Tuesday.
The board should hear what the public has to say, so
Yeah.
you try to have as many as you can. You know, well, isn't just for the public to say what they want to say.
Well, in this way, you'll have 2 meetings, and so there'll
Right,
be
and then we'll
a
have-
full
I want-
board on the 17th.
Good,
Great.
okay, fine,
I just want one announcement,
good.
if I can. I don't know how many town employees, department heads are watching this, but I just want to say this. You're, a tremendous amount of gratitude to purchasing, IT, buildings and grounds, who have, engineering, who have all worked in your interest to make the move as seamless as possible. And so far from what I see, they have done that. And really kudos to all the people that have really helped out in making this move seem like nothing is going on, and you going from one desk to the other, and you're working.
And we're gonna have an open house again, October 4th.
Yeah, October 4th, which
11:30.
will recognize them again. I just
AM.
want to make that clear, and I look forward to this building becoming the new court, which is necessary, and expanding the police station, which needs expansion as well for the citizens of the town of Riverhead.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that. This soon is gonna be the new courthouse, and we have a tentative date. It looks like it is gonna happen for October 24th at 10 a.m. We're gonna rededicate this building, the Justice Allen M. Smith Courthouse. And so that was at a request of Marge Acevedo, and she requested that, and she thought it was appropriate. I know that we need changes, and there's gonna be expansion on it, but there's a reason to get it done as soon as we can,
It'll be the future site.
and it's gonna be the
honoring
future site.
a great man who did great community work.
Yes.
And I can tell you that in 2009, Alan Smith approached me and told me about the needs for a new courthouse. And as much as 5 years ago, I was working with him and a small committee on getting the Armory to become a courthouse. So, Alan, I'm sorry it took this long, but we're going to make it happen.
October 24th at 10 o'clock, and we'll have a temporary plaque dedicating the building, and as soon as it's fully developed and fitted, we'll have an official plaque. And so his family's been notified, they approve, and we gotta thank Marge Acevedo. She's been instrumental in making this happen. And again, October 24th at 10 o'clock, and we will send out a press release.
And just to touch on what Bob said earlier, IT is doing an incredible job, but for those that are trying to at least call town hall, whether it be yesterday, today, tomorrow, different offices are disconnected, and so if we're not getting your phone messages or your emails, you're not being ignored. Everybody's changing over and taking stuff out of boxes, so bear with us for a few days, and then everyone will be up and running again.
Yeah, and most of the offices are running.
Though they're doing it super
Yeah,
quick, but
most
I
of them
just
are.
like,
Yeah, they are. It's good.
But I mean, just like today, I know, so many phones are unplugged because they're in moving trucks headed over,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
just keep that in mind.
And there is an officer at Second Street, and we're using the rear entrance as the main entrance, which Suffolk County National Bank did, as well as Northwell Hospital. And there's an officer there if you need to get to building, planning, fire marshal, who else is over there? Yeah, and CDA, and purchasing,
Attorney's
legal,
office,
and
attorney's
one
office.
other, HR. So HR, they're over there now as well. Friday, tomorrow, is tomorrow Friday?
yes.
So tomorrow, receiver, clerk, and assessor will be moved in tomorrow. So, thanks for your patience, everybody.
And we're eventually gonna have a second wave, which will be in about a month. It'll be engineering and the historic.
Yeah, a month, 30 to 45 days, engineering will also populate that building as well.
And we'll be able to rent that building and have income, which is what we
Yes.
want. And so it'll be engineering and the historian, and that's it. After that, we're done, right?
Yes,
Good.
the historian is coming over as well.
Okay.
We got the greatest staff, they're doing an awesome job. Great patience too.
Yeah.
All right.
Give
So,
them,
done?
Yep.
Okay. So, in a minute, I'm gonna ask for a first and a second to enter into executive session to discuss the following. We have 2 matters for personnel, matters surrounding disciplinary action for an employee, and that would be Wagamiller. And the second one is matters surrounding disciplinary action for an employee, and that's gonna be with Howard and Prudenti. And then we have 1 legal matter, a matter surrounding possible legal action for illegal use of premises and related town code violations, and that's gonna be also with Howard. And lastly, we have contractual, we have 1 matter surrounding contractual agreement between European American, the town of Riverhead, and that'll be Rothwell, Kern, Prudenti, and Dillingham. And can I please have a first and a second to enter into executive session?
So moved.
I'll think about it for a little while here. Okay, second.
Okay. All in favor? All opposed? So moved, everyone, and hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday at our new town hall, and be safe.